prayer. Angela, kindly lead the prayer.
Let us all bow down our heads in the name of the Father, Angel of God,
My guardian dear, whom God's love is in me. Never deceive me at my side, to light and guide, to rule and guide. Amen.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
Before you take your seats, kindly arrange your chairs and pick some brush under the chair. Kindly now take your seats.
Thank you, teacher.
How are you today, class?
We're fine, teacher.
It's good to hear that you are all fine. Class, is everyone present today?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Always remember that attending class every day increases your knowledge and skills. Class, what are some rules that we need to follow when during our lesson? Yes, Rana.
We must behave teacher.
Very good. What else? Yes, Paula.
raise your right hand if you want to answer.
Very good. What else? Yes, Chin.
Sit properly for teacher.
Very good. Can I expect that from all of you?
Yes, teacher.
That's good. Class, in our past lesson, we learned about homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Now, what is homogeneous mixtures? Yes, Marielle?
Is a mixture where everything looks the same throughout, but and can see the different parts.
That's right. Homogeneous mixtures is a mixtures where everything looks the same throughout and you cannot see the individual parts. For example, a mixtures of a water and sugar. Diba kapag na-mix yung water sa sugar, hindi mo masasabi na yung water napunta sa taas, yung sugar napunta sa ilalim because it's a uniform. Diba? And now, what is heterogeneous mixture? Yes, Rana?
A mixture that you can see the components or individual parts teacher.
That's right. The heterogeneous mixtures is opposite with homogeneous mixtures. Because the heterogeneous mixtures is a mixtures that you can see the individual parts or components. Like for example, a mixtures of oil and water. Diba? Kapag nakikita nyo, pag i-mix nyo yung water and oil, hindi siya nagmi-mix. It's a non-uniform. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Now, I have here a mixture of sand and stone. And I want you to observe what will happen. Look at me. Nakita niyo ba?
Yes, teacher.
Now, what happened to the sand and stone? Yes, Marielle?
The sand and stone separate together teacher.
That's right. What else? Yes, Kalawigan?
The fan go down for and the stone stay up.
That's right. All of your answer is correct. They separate together. The sand pass through on this object and the stone stays in this object. Now, did you know why stone stays in this object?
No teacher.
Do you want to know why?
Yes, teacher.
But before that, I have here some objects that I want you to identify what their names. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. This one. Yes, Micaela.
It's a seaboard.
That's right. This is a ship. That's right. This is a filter paper. Now, do you know what is the purpose of two objects in our lesson?
No, teacher.
The purpose of these two objects in our lesson is to separate a mixtures. Now, I want you to read our objectives. 1, 2, 3, read.
At the end of 45 minutes, with 80% of proficiency level, pupils should be able to identify mixtures that can be separated through filtering and sieving. Perform the process of separating mixtures, which uses filtering and sieving. And know the importance of separating in everyday life.
Now, we will have a group activity. I will divide the class into 4 groups. In this activity, you will know about how our components of mixtures to be separated with sieving and filtering. After you perform a task, answer the guide questions. Now, but before that, this is our rubrics. Cooperation. If all the members participate in the activity, meaning you are excellent. If some members of the group did not participate in the activity, meaning it's good. In time management, if the task finished on the given time, it is excellent. And the task did not finish on the given time, meaning it's good. And guide questions response. If all guide questions answered and demonstrate well the understanding, meaning excellent. And most of the questions not answered and not well demonstrate the understanding, meaning it's really good. Now, this will be a group 1, group 2, group 3, and start here from this is group 4. Please select a leader. And come here in front to get your materials. Group 3 and 4. Okay na ba? Now, you may now start. Form a circle. What will happen to chocolate the chalk separated. Bakit kanya pag-uwi? The chalk separated.
from group 3, and our task is to separate mixture through sieving. The first question is, what will happen to the chalk and chalk dust? Our answer number 1 is, the chalk dust will pass through the sieve while the chalk stays in the sieve. Next, how will you describe the components of the mixtures to be separated using sieve? Our answer is, the mixture components that are smaller than the holes pass through, and the larger components remain in the sieve. Number 3, what particles of the mixture pass through the sieve? The fine particles of the mixture will pass through the sieve, and that is the chalk dust. Number 4, why do chalk stay in the sieve? The fine particles of the mixture will pass through the sieve, and that is the chalk dust. Number 4, why do chalk stay in the sieve? Chalk stays in the sieve because they are so big to pass through the sieve. Number 5, what is sieving techniques? Sieving technique is used to separate the fine and coarse particles.
Very good. Let's give her a 5 claps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now let's proceed to group 3, 4, and 2.
So, good morning everyone. So, this is the output of the school. So, guided question, what will happen to the sand and water? So, our answer is, clean water will pass through the filtered paper or filtered cloth, leaving behind the sand. So, these are the sand, as you can see, and left us a filtered paper. So, guided number 2, how will you describe the components of mixture to be separated using filtration? So, using a funnel with filter cloth or filter paper to retain the solid while letting the liquid pass through. Number 3, why it is important to use a filter paper when separating the components of mixture? It is important because when separating the components of mixture, so that the solid particle will left to the filter paper and the liquid will pass through the filter paper. The last one is, what is filtering techniques? Filtering technique is a process of separating solid and liquid components of a mixture by using a filter paper.
Very good. Let's give her a barangay clap. Now let's proceed to the last group.
Here is our output. So, we done the activity is sieving, so we use the sieve. So, our questions are, what will happen to flour and mold sieve? So, our answer was, the flour will pass through sieve while the mongo is staying in the sieve. Second is, how do you describe the components of the mixture to be separated using sieve? So, our answer were the mixture components that are smaller in the bowl pass through, and the large components remain in the sieve. And 3, what are the particles of the mixture pass to the sieve? So the mixture that pass to the sieve is the flour. And the fourth question, why do mongo stay in the sieve? Because the mongo seed is bigger. And next, what are the sieving techniques? So, sieving technique is separating the fine and coarse material.
Very good. Let's give him a 5 claps. Now, are you ready to know your score?
Yes,
teacher. Okay, let's begin. For the group 1, sa cooperation, what do you think? Nakipag-cooperate ba ang group 1 sa kanilang performance? All group 1.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, dahil nakita ko na nakipag-cooperate kayong lahat, I will give you a 10 points. Meaning, it's excellent. Sa time management, natapos ba sa tamang oras?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. And I will give you 10 points. Guide questions response. Nasagot ba ng tama lahat ng question na binigay?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So I will give you a 10 points. With a total score of 30 points. Now let's proceed to group 2. Sa cooperation, lahat ba nakipag-cooperate?
Yes, teacher.
Bakit may mga nakita akong hindi nakipag-cooperate? That's why I'll give you 5 points. And time management, sila din yung nahuling natapos. And that's why I'll give them a 5 points. But, sa guide questions response, nasagot ba nila ng tama ang mga sagot, ang mga tanong?
Yes, teacher.
So, I will give you a 10 points. The total score of 20. Now, in group 3, cooperation, nakita ko na nakipag-cooperate naman lahat. I'll give you a 10 points. Yay! Sa time management, natapos niyo ba na sa tamang oras?
Yes, teacher.
I'll give you a 10 points. Guide questions response, nasagot niyo ba ng tama?
Yes, teacher.
I'll give you 10 points. Total of 30 points. Meaning excellent. And last group, but not the least. Group 4. In cooperation, nakita ko na nakipag-cooperate lahat. Nakita niyo din ba yun?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, and I'll give you 10 points. And time management. Natapos ba sa tamang oras?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you 10 points. Guide questions response. Nasagot ba ng tama lahat ng question?
Yes, teacher.
Now, I'll give you 10 points. Total score of 30. Give yourself a 5 claps. Now, I have few questions. What is filtering? Yes, Arika?
Filtering is a method used to separate liquid particles from a liquid by passing through a filter straw.
That's right. For example, coffee na pamugon. Are you familiar with coffee na pamugon ang name?
No, teacher.
Ay, hindi.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, native. Yes, native. Native coffee. Okay, so, di ba, may buo-buo yun siya. So, if gusto mo na liquid lang yung matira dun sa native coffee mo, you can use a filtering method para mas maganda yung pag-inom mo ng coffee. Now, how will you describe the components of mixtures to be separated by using filtration? Yes, Rana?
Using a funnel with filter paper or cloth to retain the solid while letting
That's right. Sieving is a method used to separate a large solid particles from smaller ones. Like for example, a sand. Diba? Sino dito ang nakakita ng construction worker? Or sino dito ang may papa na construction worker ang trabaho? Okay. Diba, sa paggawa ng hollow blocks, sinishave yung sand. Yes. Para mas matibay yung pagkagawa ng cement or hollow blocks. And ang tawag sa method or techniques na ginagamit nila is sieving. Now, let's see. Everyone, please start. Here. 1, 2, 3, read.
Filtering is the solid and liquid components can be separated with the use of filter paper and filter cloth as a medium in which liquid passes through a filter paper, leaving insoluble solid material in the medium.
1, 2, 3, go.
Sieving is a method in which two or more components of different sizes are separated from a mixture on the basis of the difference in their sizes, which uses a sieve.
Now, I have here some example of mixtures, and you will identify what techniques that you need to use to separate these mixtures. First one is this. Is it filtering or sieving?
Filtering.
Filtering? Are you sure?
Yes, teacher.
That's right. This one. Sieving. Louder.
Sieving.
Very good. This is a sieving. The technique will you use is sieving. Next one. Filtering. Correct. How about this one?
Filtering.
Very good. This one.
Sieving.
That's right. This one.
Filtering.
Filtering. This one.
Sieving.
It's correct. This one. Filtering. Filtering or sieving?
Sieving.
Sieving. This one.
Filtering.
Filtering. This one.
Sieving.
It's a sieving. All your answer is correct. Give yourself a 5 claps. Okay. Now, we will have another activity. Are you excited?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
teacher.
Correct. Because ngayon, I have here another situation. Who wants to read and answer? Yes, Alvarando.
What type of mixture would you from when you put dry tea leaves in hot water and put some ice cubes and sugar in it? What separating technique would you use to exact the dry leaves from the hot water? So filtering, because if dry tea leaves are solid, only not water will pass through the filter, paper leaving the dry leaves.
Class, do you think Alvarando answer is correct?
Yes, teacher.
Very good, because the technique that we'll use in this situation is filtering. Now, I have another activity. Kung nakinig kayo ng mabuti kanina, masasagot niyo ito. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. This activity is you will fill the blank. Choose the answer in this side. Choose the correct answer. Idikit nyo yung tamang sagot sa mga blank na narito. Sino ang gustong sumagot? Chin? Sino pa? Rana? Sino pa? Hanina? Himada? Oh, may isa pa. Sino gustong sumagot? Sure. Rueda? Now, we will check your answer. Do you think this one is correct?
Yes, teacher.
Sino ang sumagot nito? Alamigan, let's give him a 5 claps. How about this one? Is it correct?
of the difference in their sizes, which uses a sieve. Filtering of solid and liquid mixtures can be separated with the use of filter paper or filter cloth as a medium in which liquid passes through filter paper, leaving insoluble solid materials in the medium.
Now, get your notebook and answer this. Get your notebook and answer it. Okay, you may now start. Are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Now let's answer, or let's check your answer. And number 1, what is your answer? Letter B.